Hey, this is Pro with VIP Outdoors. We're getting ready to go over how to make a crab jalapeno artichoke dip. So crabbing is one of my favorite times of year. It's easy, there's no pressure. It's a great family time. So you get out there, you catch a bunch of crab. The challenge with crab is that you can't preserve it the way you can other fish by throwing it in the freezer. I've never found a really good way to freeze it for a long period of time. So once you get it home and crack it and eat as much as you possibly can the night of, you still have leftovers. So this is a great option actually for all those leftovers that you have. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Why would you take fresh Dungeness crab and make a dip out of it? You can only eat so much Dungeness crab fresh. So again, this is a great way to use those leftovers without them going to waste. And with the holiday season, it makes an absolutely phenomenal dip. So for this recipe, very basic. You need some Dungeness crab, you need some mayo, Slap Your Mama seasoning, lemon, Old Bay, and green onion. Okay, those ingredients right there are going to make up your what I call a simple crab salad. And that simple crab salad is what we're going to use for a couple different things. I use that same makeup for a crab patty or a crab cake, if you want to call it, but for this dip it's the same exact thing that we're using. Okay, all the recipe, all the ingredients, all the how much is on the website at vipoutdoors.com. Well, let's go ahead and get started. For the full dip itself, we have our simple crab salad, we have our artichoke hearts, we have our different types of cheese, which consists of Parmesan cheese, our queso fresco, and a little bit of the Mexican style cheese, which I don't know exactly what that means. I never grew up with that in my household, so I'm not sure how it correlates, but nonetheless it's Mexican cheese and it tastes good. We got our cream cheese. I use the whip one. I really don't think it matters too much. And then I have two types of peppers here. Okay, one of them is an Anaheim pepper, that's a longer one, light green, and then a jalapeno in there. I have them coated right now with olive oil and I'm getting ready to throw them on the grill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna char them and then we're gonna pull the skins off them, dice it up, and then put it into our overall mixture. So I got the grill there on about 450 degrees. These are just oil coated with olive oil. We're gonna put them down for a couple minutes on each side. Now what that's going to do, that's going to char the skins. Once those skins are charred, you can take them off the grill and you peel the skins off, and then you're just left with the flesh of the pepper. You're going to want to save this bag. As soon as we pull those off, they go back into the bag, they steam for a minute, and it helps those skins release from the flesh. So in the meantime, we're going to come back and we're going to start assembling our dip. So we got our cast iron pan. This is just a small, I don't know what that is, probably about an 8-incher there. We're gonna take our cheese. I should have done it. We're gonna take our cheese. We're gonna take some crab mixture. I'm gonna save some of this for crab cakes. My wife's running the camera and she wanted crab cakes, so I better make crab cakes. But I'm gonna mix all this together. All right, so we got our crab. We got our cheeses. We have our artichokes. Put a little more green onion in there. All right. All this now's got to get mixed together. I should have got a bigger bowl. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix it in there just because I'm creative that way. So let's put that in the cast iron pan. Put your cheeses in there. Your cream cheese, you know, you could use normal cream cheese and just let it go room temperature. I started using whipped a while ago and I like it, so I haven't went back from it. Again, all the quantities, the full recipe will be on the website. I'm gonna get this guy mixed together. I'm gonna use that full container. You know, mixing it in a bigger bowl is going to be a lot easier. I just didn't bring one out here, so this is what I'm doing. Alright, get that mixed up. The chiles are roasting in there. It doesn't take long. It only takes a few minutes on each side for those peppers to get roasted up. What is nice about mixing it in the vessel, no pun intended, that you're going to be cooking it in, is that you know how much you can put in there. Almost done. Make sure that goes throughout. When you mix it, make sure everything gets blended together nice. I got a little pocket of cheese down there. It's gonna be one big ball of crab and cheese. Okay, let's check on the pepper. All right. So see those char marks? That's what we're looking for. We're gonna get those nice and hot. The jalapenos you don't necessarily need to pull the skins off of, but as far as these guys here, whether you're using this pepper, which is, like I said, an Anaheim, or you're using a poblano pepper, these have a little bit less heat than the poblanos. They're a little bit sweeter, but they still have plenty of heat, and that's why I got the jalapeno on the side for me. But again, you want to pull the skins off these guys, and jalapeno doesn't matter at all. So we'll let this guy go for a couple more minutes, and we'll pull them out. Okay, so now we got the roasted peppers. That's kind of what you're looking for there, all right? See how they're charred on the outside? Throw them back in the bag. And seal them up. I'm gonna leave that going. I'm probably gonna turn it down. I want my overall heat to be about 350 or so. But probably medium high heat on the grill. I'm gonna leave it going because that's what I'm gonna put the cast iron pan back into. Let those steam, and you want to let them steam long enough that not only you can peel the skins off, but they're not piping hot, so you could actually work with them. In the meantime, keep prepping everything. You got to be, with certain peppers, you got to be really careful. It's really easy to ruin a dish by making something too spicy. I really like spicy, but to the level that most people don't like. And this pepper here, when I cut it open, instantly I could smell the heat coming out of it. So I'm just going to be mindful of how much I'm putting in there. So in the stages of peppers, if you will, and how hot some of them are, the way I would rate them is jalapenos have that upfront heat that could vary in different heat levels. And then there's the serrano pepper, which has a little more heat, but it's a late heat. It doesn't hit you up front the way the jalapeno does. These peppers here, the Anaheims and the poblanos, those are good for stuffing. They do have some heat in them, but once you remove the seeds, there's not too many people that can't enjoy that type of heat because they're really pretty minimal. But the Anaheim actually has less heat than the poblano. So that's the way you're rating them. Like I said, I cut this jalapeno open. I'm probably not going to put very many of them in there just because I want everyone to enjoy it. But the more you work with them, the more you're going to be familiar with what's hot and what's not. If you really want to do it, you grab one of those rings, eat it, you'll know how hot it is right away. That one's got some heat to it. Like, I don't think I'd put that in there for a party. Or if you want to eat the whole thing yourself and you like heat, throw it in there. Ain't no one else can eat it. That one's hot. And that wasn't even into where the seeds were, so that one definitely got some spice to it. Woo! I need a beer after that one. Okay, so I got these peppers done. See how the skins naturally want to come off there? That's all we're going to do. We're just going to peel those off. Take my knife, cut it in half, make it a little easier on myself. They're still pretty hot. Got the skins off of there. Take the top where the seeds are off. Cut around there. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Now there are seeds inside these peppers also, and same idea. If you remove the seeds and the ribs in there, the less spicy it's going to be. But again, these don't have a lot of heat to them. So all I'm going to do is just dice these guys up. Throw them in there. Looks like one might be enough. We'll see. We'll mix it in here. Just depends on how much of that flavor you like. But if you like it, throw more in there. This looks like it might even be enough with one. Like I was saying, there's not a lot of heat in the Anaheim peppers. That's probably gonna be enough. I'm gonna throw some jalapenos in there because I like it. Like I said, that guy had some serious heat to it, and with everything that's going on in there, you don't want to overpower a dish with too much heat. Just absolutely ruins it. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all we're gonna do there. If you want to make this fancy, you could actually throw some breadcrumbs on top of there and make it all, you know, however fancy you want. But I'm just gonna put more cheese on top of it because that's what I do. So I'm gonna throw some more Parmesan on there, and then I'm gonna throw it onto the grill. It looks like the grill got a little hot on me. Not a horrible thing. Okay. Go and toss it in. Just like that. We're gonna let it go until everything starts bubbling, just the way crab dip does, right? And then we get a nice browning on the top of it. We'll pull it out and we'll serve it with just crackers, chips, crackers, or a spoon, one of the three. Anyways, we'll check it out here in a minute. Okay, just getting done with our crab dip, our VIP crab dip. So what you have after you've been in there for about, I've been in there for about 10-15 minutes, okay? This is a crab dip, nice and soft on bottom. We have that nice crusty cheese on top. I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, guys, before we serve it to anybody. That's that molting hot burn your face cheese that you want nothing to do with. So we're just gonna set that aside right there for a little while and just let it cool down. Let her go for about 5-10 minutes before you even let anyone look at it. But anyways, that's our VIP Outdoor crab dip. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, go to VIP Outdoors for more recipes, and I promise that is gonna be a holiday appetizer favorite. So thanks for watching.